NBC2 uncovered potential discrepancies in government contracts worth hundreds of millions of dollars awarded to well-known Collier County businessman and Republican political influencer Alfie Oakes. Thank you for counting on NBC2. I'm Kelly Burns.
And I'm Peter Bush. Federal agents raided Oakes' home and packing center yesterday. Tonight, NBC2 investigator Dave Elias is live in our studio with what he's uncovered.
Yeah, since this news first broke, NBC2 has learned a couple of things. First, a lawsuit claims that seed-to-table owner Alfie Oakes agreed to pay back $4.5 million of a loan by August of this year, or risk having his property seized by the creditor. Secondly, I've also discovered that Oakes was awarded a government contract with the Department of Defense worth $238 million to provide fresh fruits and vegetables to government agencies. However, there are questions now about how the contract was awarded. Oakes distribution plant, which was raided Thursday, may have been associated with an Oakes Farm company that represented itself as a small business in order to get a government contract. Federal bid documents show that Oakes Farm's Food and Distribution was awarded a contract that was to be exclusively for small businesses. And small businesses, defined by the Small Business Administration, has 700 employees or less. Meanwhile, Oakes boasts on his website that he has 3,500 employees company-wide, including his packaging plant. Now, it's not clear if Oakes' packaging plant, though, is related to the company awarded the contract or whether it employs 3,500 employees. Now, I checked Sunbiz documents, and it shows that Oakes Farm Distributions transferred ownership to longtime employee Jawan James in 2021. Now, that's around the time that the government announced that it was looking for small businesses to award contracts to. However, independent journalist David Silverberg, writing for the progressive magazine Mother Jones, interviewed Oakes back then, who had this reason for shedding his business.
He told me at the time that he had sold off the divisions of his company that dealt with federal procurement. Alfie at the time was, very much against any kind of meeting COVID mandates. So this would have made his business dealings with federal government very problematic.
If that company was not truly independent from Alfie Oakes' other companies with 3,500 employees, there may be questions about whether Oakes Farms Food Distributions was even eligible for that contract. The contracts involved the Department of Defense, the agency which investigates crimes for the department, and they were among those searching Oakes' home and his packaging plant, a scene that Silverberg, who investigated government contracts, calls serious.
This is unusually large scale.
Now, I want to point out that I did reach out to Alfie Oakes by phone, text message. I did leave a message for him, and he has not returned any of my messages so far.
And Dave, this is not the first time that Alfie Oakes has had some problems with government contracts.
No, in fact, you may remember that he had a contract with the Lee County schools back during COVID, and at that time he was dropped because he was not meeting the COVID protocols. Now, he did file a lawsuit, but ultimately the judge dismissed that lawsuit.
All right, Dave, keep us posted. I have a feeling there's more coming on this one.
We'll be watching.